A lot of people don't want to tell you how they actually feel about things. They probably think that you're lying most of the time. To get confirmation of what other people believe about us, we lie to make sure that we look like we fit in. Let me put into context what I mean about this. I had a person ask me when I was a kid whether I knew what the concept of rape was. And as a response, me actually not knowing at all what it was, I mean, I was like 8 years old, I said, yeah, sure. And we do this all the time. So if you come across as a really insecure person, the automatic assumption is that you've got something to hide. Because why else would you be so uncomfortable around them? If the other person has good intentions with everything that they're, representing towards you, it's like, well, why should you feel uncomfortable? Maybe it's something that you're hiding. And obviously you hear this a lot. A lot of people will say that, oh, people think that you're hiding something when you're insecure. But it's so entrenched in our nature and entrenched in biology that we assume that people who are insecure around us are lying about something or just not displaying something or hiding something from us, that it's borderline impossible to go around. There's an inherent reason why people just don't like insecure people who are unconfident. As a guy, makes you come across as really creepy. I've seen plenty of guys who don't look good, but girls don't consider them creepy because of the way that they carry themselves. See, if you're very conserved and you're sort of hiding yourself up and, when you talk, you don't ever manage to smile or you don't give reasonable responses to what the other person's saying, it comes across as really insecure and almost like you're consciously thinking about what to say to make sure you don't say the wrong things, which is what you're doing. But they think that you're doing that for malicious reasons, whereas you're doing it because you're insecure. So how do you solve this issue? See, a lot of people want to talk about insecurity as if it's something that's just sort of unbased and it's just something that we have. Like, oh, I'm just an insecure person. But that's not really how it works. See, our brain is actually very logical. The reason you're probably insecure is actually quite reasonable. It's probably because there's something in your life that you have right now, or a belief about yourself that's been justified by actions that you've caused and you're just unhappy about that. So for example, with me when I was younger, I was incredibly insecure because I was fat. It wasn't because I was uncomfortable in myself or whatever. It was just very simply put, I didn't like the idea that I was fat, and I thought that the way I felt about myself, other people would feel about me too. And so it was very hard for me to have that sort of level of confidence to have good connected conversation. And the second I started going to the gym and actually started to look after myself and felt better about myself, I found it so much easier to connect with other people. And not because I was vain and I thought, oh, I look so good, I'm more confident. Personally, I no longer had this idea of doubt about myself, that I was inferior to other people because of this attribute, because I actually changed something. I didn't just trick myself into believing that I was suddenly a more worthy person. I made myself genuinely believe I was more worthy by the actions I was doing. And so to sort of summarize this, if you want to get into better and deeper conversations with other people around you and want to make sure that you're able to develop on a deeper friendship level, you're going to need some level of confidence. And if you don't have that, well, the way that you would fix that is probably be introspective, look at who you are as a person and whether there's something that you don't quite connect with. Something that's a big part of your life that you just really don't like. And if there is, get rid of it. And that should make you feel a lot more confident about yourself because it feels like you're having a more fulfilling life. Anyway, if you enjoyed the content, here's a similar video about how the red pill is keeping you single. Otherwise, if you like my content, there's my YouTube channel, you can subscribe. And right now, a new video should be popping up that you can check out to see if you would like any other content. All right, guys, thank you for watching my video. I hope you have a nice day.